Word on the street is little Scrappy is out here making himself look like a complete idiot. Not only is he embarrassing his adult daughter, he is out here looking absolutely ridiculous. And y'all, we are going to jump right into this story.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, Scrappy's oldest daughter, Emani, who is 19 years old, she turns 20 in March, has already stated that she feels embarrassed by her father's actions. She talked about how going to college, how, people were saying things to her based on the reality show. Now, as a young adult trying to grow into your own person, obviously you're going to take things, from your parents, your mom, your dad. But for Scrappy to be out here doing the things that he's doing, embarrassing his own adult daughter, when it seems like he need to really, really learn how to be a father figure. Because Emani has said over and over again how her transition to college has not been fun, and how the students, or should I say the kids at the college or the young adults at the college, has pretty much bullied her. Well, she's going to be in for a surprise because the blogs is running it up with the new actions of her father. And I'm sure the kids or the young adults at her college is going to have a field day with her yet again.
So childish and immature because it be upperclassmen on the app. Upperclassmen, at your big age, why are you on an anonymous app talking junk? Like, you're too old. So, they got this app called Fizz. You can post on there anonymous. So, they was talking junk about me per usual. I really don't care because people gonna talk regardless. People was talking junk, blah, 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 blah. People was saying I was bougie, I was rude. I've never been bougie a day in my life. I speak to everybody when I'm spoken to. I'm very sharing. I'm a fun girl. Like, I'm nice to everybody. I'm a girl's girl. So, I've never been bougie. I've never been rude. But, okay, so they was talking about me. Fast forward to yesterday. They on the app. They on the app again, speaking on me again, and it's so aggravating because I don't have the app and I'm not downloading the app. But I was literally in a cab and people had to tell me like, oh yeah, you seen they talk about you on Fizz? Like, why do y'all keep bringing me up? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all are really...
Well, here it goes, guys. It looks like Scrappy actually celebrated Shakira's baby shower. And if you guys don't recall, we're going to get into it. And I know y'all are saying, who in the heck is Shakira? Well, Scrappy had a show where different ladies came on the show, and the show was centered around him finding love. Well, it seems like he didn't find love, but he found somebody to have a threesome with. And I know you guys are like, what did she say? Yeah, so instead of Scrappy finding a love interest, it appears that he went on that show and found a person to have sex with. And what is being revealed is this young lady that Scrappy was banging decided that it would be a great idea to invite her friend. Now, y'all heard me again. Invite her friend. Now, it turns out the friend phones her months later to say that she's pregnant by her boyfriend. Yes, I know this is the most ghetto and ratchetest stuff you have ever heard in your entire life. So, Scrappy meets a girl he's dating and gets her friend pregnant. Yep, y'all heard it. I know. We need Scrappy to grow up and stop consistently embarrassing his adult daughter, because at 40 years old, okay, it could be a possibility that you have another child, but to have a child by a girl you're dating, her friend, because y'all was having a threesome, makes you a complete weirdo.
4 kids. They say 1 on the way. Just put it in the air. They say 1 on the way. So, if that's the case, it's time to make money. It ain't no time to sit here and be like, oh, they don't like me. Oh, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I'm finna hustle. I'm finna get it out the mud. I will get it out the concrete to take care of my. I will get out the concrete. I will dig in the concrete. I'll make sure someone can puncture the concrete to take care of mine. If I have a baby right now from some y'all couldn't press me on. You couldn't press me on it because I'm just sitting there like this. With my leg crossed, like, yeah, I'm the pappy of that baby. I'm the pappy of that baby. Like, when it comes down to it, babies. 4 kids. They say 1 on the way.
So, guys, as you guys can see, Scrappy is basically, and he said this before, that, he feels like it is his child. So, I don't know what he was doing with the woman that he was actually dating, her friend, but it appears that he feels like this could possibly be his child, which is great that he's taken ownership, but it doesn't make it seem, any better because, dude, you're 40 years old. You're too old to be out here getting some lady that you're having a threesome with pregnant. It just doesn't add up and it just don't make no sense. So if that's the case, maybe you should have just stayed with your ex-wife and worked it out. Because right now you're out here looking real crazy.
If you were on a Now That's TV show and you won the show and you and the guy who you won the show with decided that y'all were going to see where things went, date, and potentially get serious. Put another finger down if you were at his house one day and decided that you wanted to invite your friend over so we can all get lit. And he tells you to have her Uber to a gas station and you pick her up from the gas station just so she doesn't have his physical address. Put another finger down if y'all were vibing, turning up, getting lit, and y'all all mutually decide to have a threesome. And then a month later, after having that threesome that you brought your friend into, she calls and tells you that she's pregnant and by the guy that you're talking to. Put another finger down if now he's gaslighting you, and put a finger down.
Now, as if this story could get any crazier, I just want to say this. Scrappy should probably get him a real psychologist or a therapist because it seems like he's acting out some kind of trauma. Because here's the deal. You talked about Bambi and said all that she was when we seeing some crazy stuff in you, because none of this makes sense. Well, we understand what you did. What 40-year-old is out here free balling his nuts to the tune that you getting people that you're having threesomes with pregnant? You don't know what that lady had between her legs. So the fact that you're still doing that lets me know at 40, makes me know and understand that something mentally is not happening in your brain. So, the funny part is, yeah, and it's funny, Scrappy thinks that this is a joke. He thinks that this is funny at his big age. So let's get into what he had the audacity to go online and say to people after, and that's after the fans are like, what in the entire hell are you doing with your life?
Stop. Y'all gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just care about making money and taking care of my babies, man. All of them. All of my babies. You feel me? That's all I care about. God and taking care of my kids. You feel me? So it's like nothing you can say to me. Cause I'm supposed to be what I wanna be. You feel me? Huh? You feel me? Huh? Look, I'm not talking about shit that happened yesterday. It was yesterday. Y'all stay on it. Keep it. Talk about it amongst yourself. I have no interest on talking about yesterday. At all. At all. I have no interest on talking about yesterday. I did it. I lived it. It's on to the next. Bow. You feel me? It's on to the next. What's up? Hey, I appreciate that. At least you know I don't give a fuck and I'm gonna take care of my kid. Exactly. I mean, how can you? How can you literally give a fuck about your life?
And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And again, I want to know what you guys think in the comments.